Here are 13 must-eat restaurants in New York City right now. Let me tell you why. New York City is the never-ending food heaven. From shawarma to Thai to pizza to Indian, here are the places you need to be checking out. Greenpoint Fish and Lobster is probably my favorite seafood spot in Brooklyn. Loved their fish sandwich, but this time I popped in for happy hour and sat outside, even in the cold, and got a little skin contact. Their smoked fish plate.
Creamy and salty and fishy and buttery, and the crunch of the bread. Oh my god, it smells so freaking good. Oh.
Then their Cape Cod poutine puts chowder on top of fries with cheddar cheese curds.
Oh my god. And then listen, they start with the fries that I absolutely love. And you're getting all that gooiness, still the crunch of the fries, the flavors of a clam chowder coming through. It's rich beyond belief. It's a very, very, very wintry dish. Oh yeah.
So, love food as much as I do. Make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss one bite. And if you ever want to dig deeper into my videos, check out the Let Me Tell You Why newsletter and podcast, links in caption, for interviews with chefs, more food guides, restaurant news, and so much more. What does John mean?
John, right. For me, John, I've been saying John my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
I am back at Ceremonia, one of my favorite bakeries in New York City. Gotta grab coffee and a pastry always. These new Thai tea cookies topped sesame seeds were excellent.
It just smells so good. And I love the extra texture getting from the sesame seeds and the sort of sesame notes coming through in that bite. This is a hefty boy right here.
But the star is their Cali-style chorizo breakfast burrito. Chorizo, potatoes, scrambled eggs, cheddar with their house-made fire-roasted tomatillo salsa, and I added avo.
It is rich beyond belief. Those nice warm spices of the chorizo coming through. Love the layers of fat. Getting that cheddar in there also. I really love the salsa in terms of getting a touch more heat in there, but also a nice like pop of freshness and something that could be like really, really fatty. And I added avo. I would add avo. If you love pizza, or if you love bagels, or if you love New York, or if you just love me, jeremyjshop.com. You get this and tons of other merch. You can even get this in like t-shirts and hoodies and crews and stickers, whatever you want, I got it.
Inday is one of my go-to delivery spots in Williamsburg. Love their salads, tamarind miso salmon, and so much more. So when they told me I had to come try some new summer menu items, I ran.
First things first, it's very, very hot. So I got this iced oat milk chai latte. That's very refreshing and very good. Okay.
First, the coconut shrimp spice green goddess little gem salad.
I think coconut shrimp is one of my favorite things, and you don't see it enough on menus. Oh, it smells good. Big piece of shrimp, really crispy, great coconut flavor coming through. Salad's dressed really, really well. This might go into my like delivery rotation.
This lamb smash burger has onions, turmeric pickles, spicy cumin aioli, and it's encrusted in Cooper Sharp.
Yes, you're getting that beautiful lamb meat right in the middle, but I think hitting me first is that Cooper Sharp. I love Cooper Sharp. I love American cheese. It's sort of just like American cheese plus, which I always appreciate. The turmeric pickles are fantastic. The aromatics coming off it are great. It smells so good.
And I got the masala fries on the side with that.
The cumin aioli. Everything just smells so good. Oh man.
Now, this butter chicken parm is a spiced chicken cutlet with butter chicken sauce, burrata, pickled onions, and more of that butter chicken sauce for dipping.
Whoa. And extra sauce for dipping. The chicken is so crispy, so juicy, so tender. That little bit of heat oozing cheese coming out is great. Just it's so good.
Remember, these are only at their Williamsburg location. Best new Thai restaurant in New York City. You better get here before you can't get in. I went to go check out Kaew Jao Jorm in Williamsburg, and it hit everything I want in a Thai restaurant. Here's what I got. Jormoang are these stunning royal flour dumplings, which were super chewy and has a sweet and savory chicken peanut filling. 2 salads. The Yum Sum is a royal Thai pomelo salad with shallots, mince, lemongrass, kaffir lemon, lime leaves, and has a chili lime dressing. And the banana blossom salad with a grilled river prawn. Both were so bright, refreshing, acidic, and had some heat. My favorite always is pad see ew, super tender beef, great texture in the noodles, and it was like deep, rich flavors in a thick soy sauce. Unbelievably good. Crab omelet comes with sriracha and a chili fish sauce. And with that dish, you get unlimited white rice, which I absolutely love. For dessert, this one is a different one. It's a Thai gnocchi in a pandan coconut milk. Like, look at these little baby gnocchis. Flavors are great, but for some reason, it being warm was like a little off-putting, but into the whole thing. OMG Shawarma has recently opened in the old Flip City, RIP, space in the West Village, serving a mix of shawarma and schnitzel pitas, sandwiches, plates, salads, and sides. My real food people have been raving, so I had to pop in and give it a shot. I got a hummus and falafel plate.
Ooh, that falafel is super crunchy and nice and soft in the middle. That is a great texture. This is fantastic. And the hummus is super, super creamy. Wow.
And the veal shawarma pita loaded up with everything.
Immediately, the nice, super soft, beautifully tender pita. All that meat and seasoned so well. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy from all those vegetables. And acidity, a little bit of heat, a sort of like rich nuttiness coming from that sauce too. Dude, this is so good. Oh my God. Oh, that meat is tender. All right, I assume this is ambo. Let's get a little bit of that on there. Ooh, yes. Really sick to cut through that like fat of that meat. Great.
So I got called for jury duty, which can be a bummer, but the highlight was definitely being able to get to Shelsky's for lunch. They have all the classics you want from an old school Jewish deli, but also some insane new school additions to the menu. I grabbed an iced coffee, a mini black and white cookie.
Some people like the white side first, some people like the black side first. I go back and forth, I never know. But you should take like one little bite of the white, one little bite of the white, and pop, 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 pop.
And this tuna spicy super funk, which puts tuna on toasted rye with jalapenos, a Malaysian chili sambal, and crispy onions.
So good. That's bringing actual, legit, real heat. Whoa. Like you look at the ingredients, like, yeah, that'd be hot. That's even hotter than I thought. But like ultimate crunch. And then great tuna right in the middle. We're getting both like heat from the jalapeno and the like numminess heat from the chili. A really unbelievable combo. Oh man.
I've sung praises of Deluxe Green Bo for years. The fried tiny buns, the spicy meat noodles, and the hot and spicy wontons are all must orders. But the lo mein, let's talk about these Shanghai style noodles that I got veggie style.
They are ridiculously chewy. Really, really thick, like much thicker than I would think of lo mein. And what's really nice is like the deep, rich flavors going on there. It's sometimes they could be like a little overpowered by a little bit like greasy flavor. And sure, it's lo mein, it's gonna be a little bit greasy, but I wouldn't really like call them greasy at all. You're kind of getting more of that soy flavor coming through. Dude, best. I'm getting like mushrooms and carrots and peppers. Oh, seriously the best.
Bangkok Supper Club comes from the team behind Fish Cheeks and opened late last year, serving an elevated take on traditional Thai flavors, ingredients, and dishes. Some unbelievable bites, but also a few dishes you could probably skip. Let's get into it. Cocktails were incredible. Dangerous how refreshing these were. I loved the mango flame that comes with mezcal. These 2 small bites are a must. Udi and crab tartlet has a lemongrass coconut relish and such a caviar on top, a dream. And then this bite wraps up charcoal grilled duck breast and foie gras and a batal leaf. A couple things I probably didn't need. The Hokkaido scallop ceviche was super interesting with its chili watermelon granita and felt great in the heat. and probably you should get it if you're there, but I don't know if I would get it again. The Yum Ka Dao is a deep fried duck egg with grated cured egg yolks and trout roe over a salad. Again, I see that description. I want to love. I just didn't. I don't know. And the green beans again, another dish I wanted to love. Not bad at all. Nothing I ate was bad, but maybe the bok choy would have been a better side. The goi is a Thai beef tenderloin tartare served over these rice crisps. This brought a nice little heat. Very into that. But oh my god, let's talk about this pork chow entree with spiced pork cracklings and his garlic baked rice. An absolute dream and an absolute must order.
That's my favorite.
Don't skip dessert. Love this coconut pandan with a pandan chiffon cake and pandan pudding that comes in a coconut shell with salted coconut whipped cream and coconut crumbs. It's almost as salty as it was sweet, which you know I always appreciate. Three Decker Diner right in the heart of Greenpoint has been open in one way or another since 1945, and while it does have classic diner dishes, you also get a little Tex-Mex twist on there too. This is the vibe I want from every restaurant, and the food didn't disappoint. Started with blueberry pancakes for the table, a must always. And then I got the AM quesadilla that has scrambled eggs, sausage, cheddar cheese, tomato, onion, and jalapenos. And it's served with the most perfect home fries.
I mean, honestly, that is pretty much everything I ever want in a restaurant. It is chill, old school diner vibes, which I always want and appreciate. Food that is fantastic with the little twist, because we went a little Tex-Mex with it, and like just good and like dirt cheap also. And vibes are super high in there. It's a place I would just like want to hang out all day. So into it.
The ultimate sushi and wine sake experience I've ever had. I loved my meal at Sushi Nakazawa in DC. So when my friend and sake expert Kanpei Carl asked me to join to not only eat all the sushi, but drink all the sake and wine too, I was down. Each round was paired with only the best of their sake and wine menu. So with the 28 bites we got, we had 11 drinks, plus even more snuck in, and we ended up in a wine cellar after to taste some more. Just holy shit. I'm bad with drinks, so I'll list them out in the caption, but here's a rundown of the bites. Osetra caviar with gold on top. A5 Miyazaki Wagyu nori bite with leeks and caviar. Okinawa seaweed. Ocean trout. Arctic char. Torched soy marinated king salmon. Hotate. Ika. Tiger prawn ebi. Snow crab. Red cornet fish. Belt fish. Aji Japanese mackerel. Spanish mackerel, striped jack, bonito skipjack. The bluefin tuna round was next, akami lean, jutoro medium fatty, and the torched otoro fatty tuna. I mean, just look at that fat melting. Torched thorny head, 2 unis, 1 bite, and 1 over rice. So luscious, I love uni. Soy marinated salmon roe akura, torched and with a dollop of garlic soy sauce, A5 Miyazaki Wagyu, a toro tamaki, torched conger sea eel with the eel sauce. Just love that balance of fatty, sweet, and the smokiness. Then for dessert, a sweet tamago and Japanese creme brulee. Not a clue how much this meal was. Thank you, Carl. This is the brunch restaurant in New York City. Having Sunday in Brooklyn a few blocks away was legit one of the main reasons I moved to Williamsburg. It is brunch. Vibes are always high. Ugh, but the food. Always start with pancakes to share. Their hazelnut maple praline with brown butter is that perfect mix of salty and sweet.
It's so like buttery and salty and sweet.
The shakshuka is great to balance with pancakes, especially when you let their amazing focaccia soak it all up.
Oh, it's hot to do that for,
Speaking of the focaccia, they have a new BLT using that bread. A little hard to eat and probably better when tomatoes are in season, but the Calabrian aioli paired with the focaccia was unreal, especially with that salty bacon.
Okay.
I'd been dying to try the chicken yummos, and they didn't disappoint, drowning in buffalo, and you gotta dip it into their fancy ranch.
Oh, it's so juicy too.
Ichi Market in Williamsburg is one of my faves to fill up on Japanese foods. They went viral a few months ago. I'll talk about my problems with that in a minute. But for now, let's grab an onigiri. They have a bunch to choose from. And my favorite, their ahi tuna poke bowl.
Because I can never get enough tuna. I will say, the way they wrap their onigiri is not the easiest. I don't know why. I don't know what makes it harder or easier, but I do know that I follow instructions every single time. And I still can never get it right, where other onigiri wrappers I'm usually pretty good at. So nice spicy tuna, crispy nori, white rice is great. It is the perfect vessel of food. So as cool as I'm sitting here in Domino Square, this just opened. This has basically been a construction site since the day I moved into my apartment like 8 years ago. Now I have this beautiful square. I can sit, look out in New York City. Look how beautiful it is. Listen, I could eat tuna for every single meal, so absolutely love that. Love tamago. Love the different texture going on with the crunchy bits in there. Avocado is really nice. Sauce is just like a little sweet. I would honestly eat this almost every single meal of every single day if I could. I mean, honestly, like going to Japanese markets all over New York and all over America, that one does sort of feel like the most like Japan, to be honest, just with like the variety of both like packaged things and prepared things. Ooh, you want to try? In the back they have buns too. I've never gotten to the hot section because I've always just like craving this when I go there, but I do have to go there and try more. I will say this though, they went viral a few months ago because like, I think after 8 p.m. everything's half off. I know it's tempting, I would not do it. The line wraps around the entire store. You never really know what's left, and honestly, these things have then been sitting in the fridge for a few hours. The rice is never the same. I promise you guys, it's not worth it. Go in for lunch, skip the deal and get a better meal for still not that expensive. As the Jeremy tip right there.
A true neighborhood gem and one of my favorite spots in Williamsburg. Leo just always makes me feel so good from the second I walk in, and here's what to order. Known for their natural wine, but I couldn't say no to this grapefruit mescalita, which is perfect for the summer. The charcuterie with this mortadelle is a must. Also got the focaccia and ricotta so we could add cheese and more bread to every bite. Now the best, yeah, I want to say the best Caesar salad in New York City. Those full anchovies, great acidity, and little texture. It is perfect. They had a special pasta that night with pea pesto. Again, all just so seasonal and so delicious. And you have to get a pizza. It's a sourdough they're most well known for. So we got the San Giuseppe with spicy sausage, onions, olives, and provolone. Then dessert was this pistachio soft serve and tiramisu, both with that little touch of salt, which I crave with my sweets. And a little, well, giant, Amaro digestif to finish. So what looked best to you? Definitely let me know in comments below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss one bite. Here are a few other adventures I think you'd love.